Hi, everybody. Brad Nessler here, and with me, as always, Kirk Herbstreit and Lee Corso. And it's going to be a cold afternoon for this game between the Texas Tech Red Raiders and the Crimson Tide of Alabama. And we're set to bring you another great matchup in the world of NCAA football. And here comes the Crimson Tide. If you compare these teams on paper, they really look to be pretty equal. Kirk, what do you think?
Alabama knows all too well about playmakers as they have one of their own at the running back position. This guy's got way too much talent to be contained. Lee, I think he'll lead them to a close victory.
I guess I should let you in on my pick then. The Red Raiders, sweetheart. That's who I'm picking.
All right, we've heard Lee Corso's pick. Now let's take it down to the field for the action about to begin. Here's the coin toss. We're ready to get this one underway as the teams are lined up for the opening kick. Decent kick, looks to be returnable. Number 1 has it at the 5. Little shake and bake move. Down there on the field at linebacker, we've got one special player. He's the heart and soul of this defense, and they're going to need him today more than ever as they go up against a very talented running back.
If there's anyone who can bring the wood to this running back, then it's got to be this linebacker.
That's right, he's a tough one. There should be some really good collisions in this game.
2nd and 10. Ball on their own 24. The defense will stack the line of scrimmage. Back to pass. Looking. Throws to the middle. Oh, he had a shot at the pick. The quarterback really lucked out there.
I thought they had a chance for an interception, but I'm sure they'll settle for the incompletion. It still was a good play.
It's 3rd down and 10. Ball on the 24-yard line. Number 10 has 5 receivers lined up here. Drops back to pass. He steps up, looks, wants to throw outside.
Whoa, that was a bullet.
A bullet that landed incomplete.
I don't care, that was some impressive arm strength.
The Red Raiders are lining up to punt it away. Number 22 punts it, and it's a good one. Number 10 fields it to the 26 with a stiff arm. And now we get to see this offense for the first time as they head out onto the field. They'll take over at the 32-yard line. Alabama comes out in the shotgun. They'll throw on 1st down. And it's caught. And they make the stop. That's a 7-yard gain.
7-yard gain on the play.
2nd and 3 coming up. Ball on their own 39.
39-yard line.
They line up in the shotgun. Play action. Airing it out long. Complete, and he's on the run.
Look at that. For a second there, I could have swore that back end of football. Beautiful play.
Yeah, I don't know if it was the offensive coordinator, the head coach, or just the quarterback checking off. But my hand goes off whoever called that play.
And he tacks on the extra point. That score leads us to our Pontiac drive summary. Looks like they're ready for the kick. Kicks it off. Number 27 fields it at the 3. Not a very good series for this offense on their last drive as they were forced into a 3-and-out.
Boy, oh boy, they had nothing going last time.
Yeah, maybe, Scooter, you need to get out there and show them what they're made of.
Somebody give me a helmet quickly.
They'll set up shop at the 31-yard line. Texas Tech lines up in a shotgun set. Back to pass. Pressure coming. Throw short. And that one's fallen incomplete. Good time to bring the pressure.
Yeah, I like it, because even if you can't come up with a sack, just let the quarterback know you're coming and make him feel your presence. Sometimes that's just as effective as a sack.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on their own 31. The Red Raiders set up in the gun. Drops back to pass. Someone got a hand on it.
You got to be careful throwing into coverage like that.
Well, Coach, I don't think it was a poor decision. It was just a great reaction by the man in coverage.
It's 3rd down and 10. Ball on the 31. The Red Raiders with 4 receivers. Across the middle. It's deflected. This certainly isn't the performance we expected out of this quarterback.
No, it's not, Brad, but give all the credit in the world to this defense.
My thoughts exactly, Kirk. They've really gotten inside the head of this kid today.
Texas Tech ready to put this one away. He gets it away. Number 10 takes it to 28. Time once again for this offense to come back out and start another drive. They'll get the ball here at the 36.
Take over at the 36-yard line. 1st and 10.
They line up in the shotgun. On the ground with the tailback. He breaks free. Spin move. And he's tackled. And that one goes for a big, big first down.
You know, every time you run the ball successfully like that, that defense starts to creep up a little bit. That's when you go to the air, my friend. Over the top.
The Tide set up in the gun. They snap it to the back. They'll bring him down. That'll be a gain of 3 yards.
3-yard gain on the play.
2nd and 7 coming up here. Ball right around midfield. The Crimson Tide come out in a shotgun. Brought down. A gain of about 4 yards on the draw.
Gain of 4 on the play.
It's 3rd down and 3 to go. Ball on the 45-yard line.
5-yard line.
The Tide line up in a goal line formation. Makes a move. And they make the stop. And the run is good for the first.
Yep, this is nothing new if you follow this team. They like to run the ball in these kind of situations.
Terrific 3rd down play call there.
1st and 10. Ball on the 38-yard line.
38-yard line.
Number 2 comes to the line with 3 wide. He's gobbled up in the backfield. The quarterback draw not successful there.
Nope, and I'm going to tell you why. This defense was not fooled at all. That play.
2nd down, and they got 15 for the first down. And this is the 6th play of the drive. Number 2 is back in the gun. He drops back, steps up, he's looking. He's going left. It's deflected.
I tell you what, Turk, if that receiver doesn't get more aggressive, this defense is going to be knocking the balls down all game long.
You're absolutely right. That was a heads-up play by the corner, but it would have never happened if the receiver would have come back to the ball instead of waiting for it to fall into his lap.
Number 2 lines up in the shotgun. Floats this one right side. They'll wrestle him down in the backfield. Nothing gained on the play.
No gain on the play. 4th and 15. Ball on the 43-yard line.
They line up to punt this one away. He punts it away. It's a high kick. Number 3 signals for a fair catch. And they'll down it at the 1-yard line. The defense did a nice job of shutting down this offense the last time they had the ball.
The offense was not clicking at all. Let's see if they're back on the same page.
They'll go to work at the 20-yard line. They'll work from the shotgun. Back to pass. Across the middle. And he's tackled.
I like the defense that was called. They just didn't make the play on the ball.
You're right. It wasn't necessarily bad defense. The offense just executed, and the result is a first down.
First and 10. Ball on the 31-yard line. The Red Raiders set up in the gun. Drops back to pass. Across the middle. Got it to him on the run. The ball came free. Now the defense has it. The safety. And so the defense recovers the ball after the fullback coughed it up.
Well, he's really going to hear about it from his coaches. You got to protect the football.
And they'll look to capitalize on the good field position here. They line up in the shotgun. On the ground, up the middle. Tries to juke. Got an opening. They'll bring him down. And the delayed handoff works for a big gain.
Got to be happy with the effort there by your tailback.
You are absolutely right.
It's first and 10. Ball on the 26-yard line. Number 2 is back in the gun. Juke move. He's going to take off. Tackle. He got 3 yards there on the scramble.
3-yard gain on the play.
It's second down and 7 to go. Ball on the 23-yard line. Number 2 lines up in the shotgun. They'll run the option. Brought down. 2-yard gain on the quarterback keeper.
Gain of 2 on the play.
Third and 5. Ball on the 21.
Ball on the 21-yard line.
Number 2 is back in the gun. White gets another handoff. They'll bring him down. They'll be short of the first down after that unsuccessful running play.
Nice job here by the defense of holding firm and forcing a fourth down.
Lines up for the field goal. This could make it a 2-score game. It's up, and it's good. Time to take a look at the Pontiac Drive Summary. And remember, the good folks at Pontiac have been bringing you fuel for the soul since 1926. Everyone's all lined up and ready for the kickoff. And they'll be returning this one. Number 1 fields it at the 2. A little juke. We might see 2 hands on the ball after their last drive.
Even if you start thinking too much about fumbling, you become less effective as a runner. They just need to go out there and play their game.
They'll start this drive at the 25-yard line. Texas Tech lines up in a shotgun set. They'll throw on first down. Across the middle. Tackle. They got a few yards on that pass.
Yeah, we talked about how the run will open up the passing game, but some teams like to use their intermediate passing game to open up the run. Either way you look at it, it's good balance.
2nd and 1 coming up here. Ball on the 34-yard line. The Red Raiders with 4 receivers. And he's stopped behind the line.
Look at that. The blitz just threw off their blocking assignments. And that's why this running back is looking for his mouthpiece right now.
It's 3rd down and 3 to go. Ball on their own 32. After a quarter of play, our score is Alabama 10, Texas Tech nothing. We get 3rd and 3 here. Ball on the 32. The Red Raiders come to the line with their jumbo package. Nice play fake. Throws this one out to the left. And he's taken down. It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 43. Texas Tech comes out in the shotgun. Back to pass. Looking. Throws it to the outside. And he's tackled. What a throw and catch, guys.
I'll tell you what, this young kid has a real gun for an arm. He sizes up the play well and then gets the ball out of there.
Second and 1. Ball right around midfield. Texas Tech in a 4-wide set. Again, he'll get the call. Brought down. And the short gain is enough for the first.
Boy, I like that play call. Go ahead and get the first down here.
And that tailback definitely has a nose for that first down marker.
It's 1st and 10. This is the 6th play of this drive. Let's see if they look the wideout's way. He is in the zone. He's looking for his man. Complete. A 1-yard loss. 2nd and 11. Ball on the 47. Number 10 lines up in the shotgun. Gets the ball. No, they faked it. Looks. Throws this one out to the left. Tackle. And a good completion that time.
9-yard gain on the play.
The offense faces another 3rd down as they line it up. The Red Raiders with 4 receivers. 3rd and short, and they hand it off. He's got an opening. And he's taken down. Picked up a first down on that carry.
Yeah, a good job up front by the offensive line. They picked up some nice blocks to allow that back to get in there for some extra yardage.
It's 1st and 10, and this is the 9th play of the current drive. The Red Raiders line up with 4 wideouts. They'll throw on first down. Once and all, going deep. And it falls incomplete. Guys, the pressure was intense, but he let it fly into the end zone anyway.
Unfortunately, none of his receivers could get to the football.
That's a great play by the defense to make him throw the ball before he wanted to.
Second and 10. This is the 10th play of this drive. Number 10 with 4 wide receivers. They keep it on the ground with the tailback. He jukes him. Brought down. Nice gain for the halfback.
That time they kept it on the ground with the counter play. The blocking was great up front, and the tailback was able to get into the open field and do some special things.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 18. Texas Tech comes to the line with 3 wide. Down the middle. And it's incomplete. He just put a little too much air under that one.
That's one of the reasons defenses like to blitz, not only to sack the quarterback, but also to force him into making bad throws.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 18-yard line. They'll work from the shotgun. Lets it go. And he can't hang on to it. Oh, he missed an easy catch.
Whoa, not too many passes are gimmies like that one.
They've been 2 for 2 on third downs in this drive, and they'll try to convert again here. Number 10 lines up in the shotgun. He drops back, steps up in the pocket. He's looking, wants to throw outside. Tackle. How many times can these guys get it on third down?
I mean, they're putting together a heck of a drive, and those are the kinds of plays that will eventually get you in the end zone.
This quarterback has such confidence in his receivers that I don't think he cares what down it is. They're going to make the play for him.
Let's see if they can get it in for the touchdown. Hand off on the counter. Touchdown, Texas Tech. A short burst for the score.
That's what happens when you can win the war in the trenches down near the goal line.
And he tacks on the extra point. Let's take a glance now at the Pontiac drive summary. Everyone's all lined up and ready for the kickoff.
Number 22, back deep to return.
Here's the kick. Number 22 fields it in the end zone. He juked. A scoring drive the last time out for this offense, and they'll huddle up for this drive. They'll set up shop at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
This is the kind of running back who can make you pay when he's in the zone. He tries to spin. Missed tackle. And he's tackled. I don't know about you guys, but I don't think there's anybody on the field right now that could beat this guy in a foot race.
I agree, Brad. He's in a class by himself when it comes to speed.
And you can't coach that kind of speed. You either got it or you don't.
First and 10. Ball on the 47-yard line. They'll work from the shotgun. On the ground with the tailback. Has some daylight. And they make the stop. That's the dazzling speed we've been hearing about, folks. What a run to keep the chains moving.
Speed kills. It's as simple as that.
Yep, there's no way a linebacker has any chance of catching this guy.
It's first and 10. Ball on the 38. The Tide come out in a shotgun. Little shake and bake move. And down he goes at the 33-yard line. The quarterback keeps it and gets 5 yards. Second and 5 coming up here. Ball on the 33-yard line. 3 wideouts to the right side. Makes a move. And he's tackled. 4 yards gained on that quarterback draw.
Gain of 4 on the play.
Third down and a yard. Ball on the 29. The Crimson Tide line up in a goal line formation. Tries to juke, and he's going to lose yards on this one. The defensive end came through to put him away.
Nice job of utilizing his athletic ability to get in there and then make a sure tackle.
4th and 1. Ball on the 29-yard line.
Number 86 comes in to kick the field goal, and he's going to have to get a leg into this one. He gets it up. And it's wide right. No good. It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 29. The Red Raider set up in the gun. They'll throw on 1st down. Looking. Throws it to the outside. At the 40. At the 30. He's all the way down to the 26.
Wow, nice catch.
Way to look it in. Heck of a job by the wide receiver. These guys are moving the ball down the field.
1st and 10. Ball on the 26. They'll bring in their dime package. There's the play fake. He's rolling left. Going to the end zone. And he's got it for the touchdown.
Do they have that defense guessing now or what? I mean, did you see how well the quarterback hid the ball?
Yeah, some quarterbacks are just so good at selling the play action. Truly an overlooked skill. You take my friend Kirk here, for example. He wasn't known for his speed, but boy, he could do a good play fake.
Are you calling me slow? This is coming from a guy whose nickname is based on his foot speed. Isn't that right, Scooter?
Yeah, left out sunshine. It's sunshine, Scooter, sweetheart.
And he tacks on the extra point. Let's take a glance now at the Pontiac drive summary. Texas Tech to kick. Number 22 and number 10 back ready to return. Kicks it off. Number 10 takes it at the 4. Their kicker missed the field goal attempt the last time this offense had it.
Anytime you have a shot at putting points on the board and you don't get it, you get a little frustrated. But this offense is very capable of scoring at any time.
They'll get the ball here at the 25.
At the 25-yard line. 1st and 10.
The Crimson Tide come out in a bunch formation. On the ground with the tailback. Juke move. Tackle. Alabama takes a timeout. Second and 5 coming up here. Ball on the 30. Alabama lines up with 3 receivers. Option to the right. And now he's got room to run. They'll bring him down. The offense calls a timeout, and they'll have 1 timeout left. First and 10. Ball right around midfield. The Tide set up in the gun. Drops back to pass. Throws it to the outside. And it's caught. And he's tackled.
Nice decision by the quarterback.
Not only was it good decision-making, but the offensive line protected just long enough for him to find his target.
And when you combine the two, it'll be a first down 9 out of 10 times.
Got him again. Defense looked like it jumped early there.
Offsides on the defense. The penalty is declined. First down.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 22-yard line. Number 2 comes to the line with 3 wide. They'll throw on 1st down. Looks, throws. He sailed that one high.
That's not a bad incompletion because he saw the blitz coming and just got rid of the ball to avoid losing yardage.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 22. The defense needs to be mistake-free. This quarterback is very capable of making them pay right now. And that one's fallen incomplete.
Number 84, the intended receiver on the play.
It's third down and 10. This is the 7th play of this drive. Number 2 with 3 wide receivers. Here's an opening. And he's taken down. And it was not meant to be on that drive. They just had too many yards to go.
It's doable in some cases, but most defenses don't give up long running plays on third down.
The kicker got them points on their last red zone visit. Let's see if the offense can get points this time. They're in the red zone, where last time they came away with only a field goal. It's up. And he got it. That score leads us to our Pontiac drive summary. Looks like they're ready for the kick. And he got all of this one. Great kick. Number 27 fields it in the end zone. Folks, let's pause now as we've reached the end of the first half. Our score at halftime, Texas Tech 14, Alabama 13. Texas Tech got the ball to start the game, so they'll be kicking off to start the second half. Nice kick, plenty of distance. Number 22 fields it in the end zone. And now a slight break in the action as the offense comes out onto the field for their next possession. They'll go to work at the 20.
First and 10.
Number 2 lines up in the shotgun. A little juke. Brought down. A couple, maybe 3 yards on that run.
3-yard gain on the play.
Second and 7 coming up here. Ball on their own 23. Number 2 is back in the gun. Back to pass. With the throw. Incomplete. He overthrew his tight end.
I know the tight end has a little more height than the wideouts, but give me a break.
Third down and 7. Ball on the 23-yard line. The Tide come out in a shotgun. They go with the option. They'll wrestle him down in the backfield. Nowhere to go there on the quarterback keeper. The Crimson Tide line up to punt. They get this one off, and it's a beauty. Number 20 fields it at the 27. And now we'll see the offense come out onto the field for their next possession. They'll start this drive at the 35-yard line. Going with the shotgun here. He drops back. He steps up, throws to the middle. He's got some blockers. The 10, and he's all the way in for the touchdown. And that was about the worst thing you could ask for.
Oh, that hurts. The worst thing that can happen. And now you've got to regroup and try to get back on the field for another set of downs.
I wouldn't try anything tricky on defense. This quarterback's looking to make a play. Gets the ball. No, they faked it. Wants to throw outside. So with under 5 minutes left in the third quarter, our score, Alabama 21, Texas Tech 14. Number 86, ready to kick. Kicks it off. Number 1 fields it at the 3. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. They'll set up shop at the 30. Texas Tech comes to the line with 3 wide. Drops back to pass, steps up, throws short, complete, and they make the stop. That'll be a pickup of a yard.
1 yard gain on the play.
Second and 9. Ball on their own 31.
31-yard line.
Nickel defense. Bad snap. Steps up in the pocket. Short toss. And it's caught. Only 3 yards there on the throw.
3-yard gain on the play.
Now it's 3rd and 6 coming up. Ball on the 34. Going with the shotgun here. He drops back. He steps up. He's looking. He's going left. Got it to his receiver.
Makes the reception. Gain of 12 on the play.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 46. The Red Raiders come out in a shotgun. Steps up, looking, throws it to the outside. Completes another one.
Way to look it in. Nice catch.
Sure was. He displayed some great hands there. Now we're looking at a first down.
First and 10, and this is the 5th play of the current drive. The Red Raiders have 5 receivers on this play. Defense looking for his first incompletion this drive. Over the middle. And that reception put him over 100 yards on the day.
Well, this guy is such a big part of this offense. If he doesn't get his numbers, they usually don't have much success moving the football.
And that's why he's so valuable to this football team, Kirk. He's a big-time college football player.
It's 1st and 10. This is the 6th play of this drive. Ace backfield. And they bring him down for a sack on the play. So he's sacked by the 5th-year senior at defensive end.
Not an easy thing to have to block this guy for 4 quarters.
Yeah, quite honestly, I don't know if it can be done.
Second and long coming up here. Ball on the 28-yard line. Texas Tech Comes out in the shotgun. They'll throw again. Defense hasn't stopped them yet. And it's incomplete. The halfback just ran out of real estate.
That's the quarterback's fault. He needs to put that pass where his guy doesn't have to be standing in the third row to make the catch.
The offense faces another third down here as they line up. Number 10 has 4 receivers lined up here. Back to pass. Looks. Going deep. And he came down with it. What a catch. The throw to the wide receiver goes for a touchdown.
That kid looks like a natural receiver out there.
Well, you could say he's from a good pedigree when it comes to football. I think his father's taught him very well.
And he hits the PAT. This drive summary is brought to you by Pontiac. And it looks like they're ready for the kickoff. Kicks it off. Number 22 fields it in the end zone. Bounces off the would-be tackler. Down the sideline. And now he's got room to run. They return it all the way for the touchdown. That was a big-time return.
Woo! Did you see some of the blocks on that play?
Yeah! This special teams unit feels like it could score any time.
Can you blame him?
Nope, not after that return for a touchdown.
And he tacks on the extra point. So under 3 minutes to go in the third quarter. And the score, Alabama 28, Texas Tech 21. Alabama is ready to kick it away. Kicks it off. Number 27 fields it at the 2. At the 30. At the 40. Across midfield. He may take it. At the 30. To the 20. To the 10. Touchdown, Red Raiders. And they give up the touchdown.
I'd hate to be going to the sideline and have to face my teammates and the coach after giving up a touchdown like that.
And he hits the PAT. So under 3 minutes to go in the third quarter. And the score, Texas Tech 28, Alabama 28. Texas Tech lines up for the kickoff.
Number 10, back to return.
He kicks it. Number 10 has it at the 5. I'm sure the coach has talked to his team about not turning the ball over again in this possession. They'll get the ball here at the 25-yard line.
First and 10.
The Tide line up with 3 wide. He's looking down the middle. Number 3 with the interception. And down he goes. He tried to force that one in there.
Yep. and the safety made him pay for it. Great job of watching the quarterback's eyes and even a better catch.
They're on the right side of the 50 as they start this drive. The Red Raiders come out in a shotgun. Drops back to pass. Steps up in the pocket. Here comes the pressure, and down he goes. They get to the quarterback and end that play before it even got started.
This young man didn't even have a chance to make something happen. It's tough to find your receivers when the defense is in your face like that.
Second down, and they got 15 for the first down. Ball on the 24-yard line. Number 10 lines up with 5 wide out. He steps up, wants to throw outside, and they couldn't hook up on that one. And the wide out couldn't drag a foot.
Yeah, but he showed really nice hands on that play.
Third down, 15. Ball on the 24. The Red Raiders line up with 3 wide. He drops back, steps up, he's looking. Airing it out long. And it falls incomplete. And he overthrew his wide receiver.
I don't know too many 7-foot guys play football, so maybe he should aim lower the next time.
Trying to take the lead by a field goal. Here comes the special teams unit. The kick is up. And it's good. Time to take a look at the drive summary. It's brought to you by Pontiac. Fuel for the soul. Texas Tech ready to kick this one off. Number 22 and number 10 back deep to return. Kicks it off. Number 22 fields it in the end zone. Down the sideline. We'll have to see now how the offense responds this time after throwing a pick on their last drive. They'll take over at the 39.
Start the drive at the 39-yard line. First and 10.
The Tide come out in a shotgun. On the ground with the tailback. And he's taken down. Maybe a few, but that's it.
Gain of 2 on the play.
It's second down and 8 to go. Ball on the 37.
37-yard line.
Alabama lines up in a shotgun set. He gets another carry. He's gobbled up in the backfield. They couldn't get back to the line of scrimmage on that one.
I don't think they did a very good job of selling the pass. The defense was able to read the play and come right in there and make a nice stop.
Third and 10. Ball on the 39.
Ball on the 39-yard line.
5 wide. Back to pass. Steps up in the pocket. Wants to throw outside. Got it to his receiver.
That's how you convert third down, sweetheart.
That was a good-looking play, wasn't it, Coach?
Oh, yeah, this offensive coordinator must have seen something in the defense he really liked.
Take a quick look at the stats from within the red zone, brought to you by Old Spice Red Zone, when performance matters the most. They come out with 3 wide receivers. They'll throw on first down. Sheds that one. They'll drop him for a loss.
Makes the stop. Loss of 2 on the play.
It's 2nd down and 12 to go. This is the 5th play of this drive. And this impact linebacker is fired up down here. Draw play. They'll wrestle him down in the backfield. A loss on that one as he couldn't get past those big linemen.
You got that right. They sacrificed their bodies in there and stuffed him.
The defense will try to stop this 3rd down as they were unsuccessful the first time on this drive. Number 2 is back in the gun. He steps up. He's under pressure. Batted ball. He's lucky that pass fell innocently to the turf.
Yep, total coverage on that one. Gotta pick his destinations better.
4th and 13. Ball on the 18-yard line.
Comes out to try and tie things up. It's up. And it's through the upright. And here's the Pontiac drive summary. Alabama to kick. Number 1 and number 27 deep to return. Here's the kick. Number 1 takes it at the 4. At the 30. A good job on their last drive, getting 3. Let's see if they can get some more on this drive. And that's the end of the 3rd quarter. And we'll head into the final quarter of play with the score all knotted up. First and 10. Ball on the 39. And the man at wideout is in a zone right now. They'll throw on 1st down. He wants it all going long. Someone got a hand on it.
Boy, he's very lucky that wasn't a turnover. Maybe he'll think twice about trying to call the plays himself at the line of scrimmage.
These young guys need to leave the play calling up to the offensive coordinator. There aren't too many college quarterbacks in the country who consistently change the play at the line of scrimmage and be successful.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on their own 39. They better block that linebacker. He is looking to make something happen. Drops back to pass. Looking. Hit as he throws. Way to look it in. It'll go down as a completion, but they won't get much for it.
Yeah, just a wasted play right there.
It's 3rd down and 9 to go. Ball on the 40. Watch out for the man at wideout. He's feeling it right now. He drops back, steps up, looks, throws. Incomplete pass. So they go 3 and out after that incompletion. They line up to punt this one away. Number 22 punts it, and it's a good one. Number 10 calls for the fair catch. This one's going to be down in the end zone for a touchback. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. They'll go to work at the 20. From the gun. Back to pass. He spins. He's gobbled up in the backfield. It's 2nd down and 12 to go. Ball on their own 18. And they have 3 receivers bunched. Here's the option left. Broke away from 1. Tackle. The option keeper gets him 2, maybe 3 yards.
3-yard gain on the play.
Now it's 3rd and 9 coming up. Ball on their own 21. Number 2 lines up in the shotgun. High snap as he works from the gun. He's looking. Got some open field. No one open, so he's going to run. What an outstanding 3rd down conversion.
Yeah, and he showed pretty good quickness there, picking up a nice gain.
Good quickness and very good decision-making. Not a whole lot going on as far as throwing the ball there. He makes a wonderful decision, bringing it down and making a big play.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 36. Number 2 comes to the line with 3 wide. They'll run the option. He laterals the ball. Here's an opening. He jukes him. And he's tackled. But hold on, we got a penalty on the play. Let's check it out.
Holding on the offense. 10-yard penalty. Still
They'll be
first
called
down.
for an infraction. That will put them back a few paces.
Man, the coaches are going to have to talk to these young guys about committing unnecessary fouls.
First and long. Ball on the 26. The Tide set up in the gun. There's a missed tackle. Brought down. And they pick up 2 yards.
Gain of 2 on the play.
It's 2nd down and a long ways to go. Ball on the 28. They line up in the shotgun. Drops back to pass. Throws down the middle. Complete. What a catch. What a throw for a big gain.
That is a great example of the quarterback seeing the whole field and finding the guy who had the best chance of making a catch.
The defense will try to stop this 3rd down as they were unsuccessful the first time on this drive. The Crimson Tide come out showing 3 wide. Steps up in the pocket. He takes off. And down he goes. A big gain on that quarterback scramble.
Boy, defensive breakdown here. Good defense. They had everybody covered, but they left the quarterback with a lot of running room.
The key word is but. Good defense, but you got to keep your eye on that kid.
1st and 10. Ball on the 43. Number 2 lines up in the shotgun. They'll throw on 1st down. It's deflected. Fantastic play by the cornerback.
All you young defensive backs at home, that is how you play defense.
It's 2nd down and 10 to go. This is the 8th play of this drive. Number 2 with 3 wide receivers. It's a direct snap. And he's tackled. Pickup of a yard for the tailback.
1 yard gain on the play.
Now it's 3rd and 9 coming up. And this is the 9th play of the current drive. The Crimson Tide line up with 3 receivers bunched. He decides to run with it. How about that conversion?
Let me tell you something. That defense got to be a little discouraged after that play.
No question. You can see the guys are hanging their heads a little bit, going back to the huddle after giving up a big play to the quarterback.
1st and 10. This is the 10th play of this drive. If anyone can force a turnover right now, then it's the man at linebacker. And they make the stop. A yard, if any, there for the halfback.
1 yard gain on the play.
2nd and 9 coming up here. Ball on the 29-yard line. Number 2 is in the zone and looking to make a play. Again, he'll get the call. That's now 100 yards rushing on the day.
Brad, that's just hard-nosed running, and it gives them another solid day at the ballpark.
Well, a familiar situation for the offense as they try to convert another 3rd down. They've converted 3 already. He drops back. He steps up. He has some room. No one open, so he's going to run. And down he goes. What an outstanding third down conversion.
Yeah, and he showed pretty good quickness there, picking up a nice gain.
Good quickness and very good decision-making. Not a whole lot going on as far as throwing the ball there. He makes a wonderful decision, bringing it down and making a big play.
Alabama lines up in a goal line set. Brought down. Alabama calls a timeout. They come out in a goal line set. And they make the stop. Alabama takes a timeout. Alabama will line up in a jumbo set here. White gets it on the inside. They'll bring him down, and he gets the first down.
That guy just went pow and took it in. He wasn't stopping until he got that 1st and 10.
Alabama lines up in a goal line set. Again, he'll get the call. Touchdown, Alabama. Nothing complicated about that one, Coach. The halfback took it in for 6.
You're right. It doesn't have to be kind of physics to get in the end zone. Just good execution.
And he hits the PAT. And now we're going to take a look at the Pontiac drive summary. Number 27 is deep to receive, and look out, folks. He's looking to run another one back for 6. Kicks it off. Number 27 fields it in the end zone. Not a very good series for this offense on their last drive as they were forced into a 3-and-out.
Boy, oh boy, they had nothing going last time.
Yeah, maybe, Scooter, you need to get out there and show them what you're made of.
Somebody get me a helmet quickly.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 16. Number 10 with 4 wide receivers. Back to pass. Steps up. Looking. Deep pass down the left side. Incomplete. The wide receiver wasn't able to hang on.
Well, you talk about a solid hit. This guy is a true enforcer.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on their own 16. The defense lines up with 6 DBs. Steps up in the pocket. Look. Over the middle. Batted ball. The pass was knocked down.
This defense is very aggressive, and they swarm to the football. They're always making plays to disrupt the passing game.
It's 3rd down and 10. Ball on the 16. Ace backfield. Drops back to pass. He's looking. Rolls to the right. And they couldn't hook up on that one. Well, again, they can't hook up, and it'll bring up 4th down. Trying to make it hard to hear, and the defense urging the crowd to get to their feet. Bad snap. He steps up, looking, rolls to the left. Wants to go long, and does. He has him on the fly. Texas Tech calls a timeout. 10. And this is the 5th play of the current drive. Number 10 lines up with 5 wide out. They'll throw on first down. Steps up. And he's going to be sacked for a loss. There's the final gun, and this game is history. Any final thoughts on this one, Coach?
Well, this one had me on the edge of my seat all game long. Alabama really got all they asked for and more in this contest. Great job by both teams.
Folks, thanks for tuning into our game. Our final score, Alabama 38, Texas Tech 31. So for Lee Corso and Kirk Herbstreit, this is Brad Nessler saying goodbye, everybody, and thanks for tuning in.